Hello people and welcome back to Talking Comics. This video will be maybe slightly different, cause the comic I'm talking about is an anthology comic. So it's going to be a lot harder to go into specific details about story because it's more than one story. Either way, I'm talking about Superman Red and Blue. Like I said, this is an anthology book, or comic. So there's multiple stories, with each story involving Superman in one way. Sometimes it won't be Kal-El / Clark Kent Superman, it could be someone else who has used the title, but either way, all the stories have Superman in it in some way or form, with each story being very different in a way, with some being more action focused while some are more character focused. Now, like another comic, Batman Black and White, this comic only uses two colors specifically. Like how Batman Black and White used a black and white, this uses red and blue. Now, this isn't true for all the stories, as some stories use more than just red and blue, with them using other colors as well. It doesn't affect the stories in any way, they're still good. I just felt like mentioning it does lead to some very cool coloring as a way to utilize the two colors well. Speaking about color and art, there's a lot of good art in this. Cause of it being an anthology comic, there's a lot of artists working on this comic. It means you get to see a lot of different styles and ways people draw Superman and other characters, and all of them look really good. There's a lot of good utilization of the colors red and blue and how to make it work for the visuals. Overall, just very good art. I really hope to see some of those artists work on more Superman stuff in the future. If I was to name like 3 or 4 stories that I really like from it, there's a story where a kid tries to help Superman when he's injured from an attack. He's trying to help him and save him, and that's like really well written. It's very, also the art in that one's really good. There's also a story with Mr. Mxyzptlk, I'm probably saying that wrong. It's very stupid and funny, but it's good. And there's also a story with a young girl who's like saying she's best pals with Superman. It's very well done. The art also is, I very much like the kind of classic look to the art in that. And then there's I can't think of the author artist's name, I'll put it on screen, but it's basically kind of going through Clark's life since he's a child, just kind of slowly montaging through it and showing his kind of hope and love for humanity. It's really drawn well, and it shows his kindness towards people and towards Earth itself. Overall, Superman Red and Blue is maybe a celebration of Superman's character, his idea of bringing hope to the world and looking forward and caring for those who do not have care or need it. And that's why it works. It's very well written for a lot of the stories, and there's a lot of nice and sweet moments while also having action-packed stories, and some are just very plain silly, but overall really works. And if you're wanting to just read some Superman stories, what aren't long, some are very short, only a couple of pages, then I heavily suggest reading these. If you're wanting to kind of understand what Superman is as a character, why people look up to the character so much, then I would heavily suggest checking this out, because this highlights the point of his character. He's maybe something hopeful. He's maybe something to look up to be. He just wants to be a good person and help those who need help. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, you can like it or even dislike it. If you want to see more comic book related content, you can look at my channel. I have a couple of comic book stuff now on it. Even subscribe if you want. But yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. That's all, and goodbye.